Mastering gear farming and events is a key for dominating in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. I'm making this video just to prevent you from some of the mistakes I did in the past and help you to create this very important connection between gear, event and your stamina. We're going to go over some of the topics like how to effectively level up your gear in the Dragonheir Silent Gods, what is the best strategies for maximizing the rewards during the in-game events, specific events in the Dragonheir Silent Gods that can offer better rewards and how you can take advantage of them, and of course many other questions that can support you in your progress in the Dragonheir Silent Gods to get the best of this game events and gear. Right now we have many events in the journey like Moonlight Dungeon, Hard Training, that is currently one of my favorite one just because I do Goblin Lair by a lot. Of course Ice Challenger is also one of my favorite events in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. Many other events are presented in this game, but right now I'm going to focus just for these events, but it's going to be absolutely similar for rest of the events. The way, the tips, the strategy I'm going to present you in this video. Maybe I'm going to start with some of the mistakes I make back in the days, and this is when I get one new hero. I didn't actually check any events. I was like, this hero should be my hero and I have to level up this hero, promote this hero, basically upgrade this hero. And like this, I spent all of my stamina over the dungeons and other events in the game that is not presented right now, and there is no rewards about these events. And since we don't have that much stamina in general, the stamina regeneration is very slow. You have to be very careful what you're doing with your stamina. So better play the waiting game. Like this, you're going to focus all your stamina on current event and get these extra stamina breaths and use them when there is something actually you're in for. For example, gear farming for legendary weapons, or you want to change your runes. It didn't actually matter. It's very important to have great strategy behind your stamina. And my mistake was I focus everything on the hero just to get them some level, and I didn't progress in any of the current events, and those events have a timer. It can be 4 days, it can be 5 days, it can be 3 days. It didn't actually matter. The important here is I actually screw a lot just by my impulsive decision to go for a specific hero that I get right now and spend all of my stamina, and stamina is a big scarcity in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. So my suggestion for you is focus on the events right now and spend your stamina right there. It's going to be way more easy for you just to get some stuffs in advantage. It can be some gear, it can be some runes if the event is about these stuffs, but there going to be a time where you're going to use everything you already get from these dungeons. So you already know that you have to focus your stamina on the present events in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. So let's talk about the strategy to maximizing your event rewards in this game. And the first tip I can give you about this is always finish first one event. You don't know if you're going to have a time for the next event. You may having some work in the real life. It can be absolutely different stuffs that can prevent you to do the both events, but the end of the event, so focus on the events one by one. After this, after you finish the first one, switch to the second one. Don't combine them. You can combine them only if you need things from the both places and it's not something that you store in the future. And the example I can give is, for example, Hard Training. You don't need that much this XP right now. You're going to get your potions, but better do the other event that is presented right now, that is Moonlight Dungeon. Go for there, get some gear, finish this event, and then go for the Hard Training, just because you're going to get better gear for your existing heroes. And if you want to level up some other hero in future somewhere, you can use these potions for the Hard Training, but the big priority here is over the Moonlight Dungeon. Like this, you're going to get the best rewards from the events that is currently running, and it didn't actually matter if here is Moonlight Dungeon or is going to be Venom of Grave. So I think this is the best strategy to maximizing your rewards during the in-game events. The next tip I want to give you is how to efficiently level up your gear in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. And I strongly suggest pick 5 or 10 heroes that you think this is going to be your first heroes for the progression in the game, and only craft one gear for them. The first gear can be crappy, it's no problem, it's just till level 8. And the second one even can be crap. Maybe on the epic one you should actually check out, is this gear a good one, not good, and you may actually craft a little more. You have to be very smart with your gold, because yeah, gold is some scarcity. It's not scarcity like stamina, but you're definitely going to need it for your legendary artifacts and of course gear. Okay, we don't need it for the artifacts. And by crafting just the gear you need, you're going to get the status needed to progress in the game till you become very big level. And right now you can jump to the epic gear, you can go and again craft for all of your heroes. Of course, it's very important which heroes you're going to pick. Some of the heroes may not be good, so you're going to struggle there, so pick your best heroes. And when you hit the legendary stages in the Dragonheir Silent Gods about the gear, runes or whatever, you can then start choosing the correct gear. You can spend gold to get some extra status on your gear, or just building your right gear for your heroes. But till this time you basically should not spend much on your gear. This is the most efficiently leveling up strategy I have for my gear in the Dragonheir Silent Gods, and I did it in the season 1, I did it in the season 2. Are there specific events in the Dragonheir Silent Gods that can offer better rewards, and how we can take advantage of them? Well, most of the events are pretty different. Some is the same, like hard training and so on, but save some stamina for the events that actually count, the events that is going to bring you big rewards. Even if you have to wait for a week or two, it didn't actually matter. When you have to make your strike, you better be ready to grab the great rewards in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. Till this time, just cover your events, just try to finish them end to end and save all the stamina you're going to receive as a potions or bread in advance for these great events. The impact of mastering gear farming and events and your stamina is a key in your progress in the Dragonheir Silent. If you master these things, you're going to be good. If you master your heroes, you're going to be a god. So you have to put some effort and knowledge in all of the parts in Dragonheir Silent Gods, so you become some decent player and actually get the best value of the game. Since if you're only losing and you cannot make progress, you're going to struggle, and at some point you're going to quit, I guess. So I really hope this video is going to give you some insights, some information about how to do things in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. Of course, if you have some opinion, let me know in the comments below. It's very important for our community to get some ideas and improve our gameplay and become more decent player in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. If you want to know more information about my strategy and tactics in the dungeons, just let me know in the comments so I know should I actually make a video about this topic. I'm going to put one video over here about the accuracy, and it's mind-blowing how important is the accuracy in the Dragonheir Silent Gods, so you can improve your end game gameplay.